After looking back on the events on Help Wanted 2 and the various endings within the game, a theory popped up in my head about how the VR game could tie in with Gregory and Vanessa's unseen encounter with the Mimic alluded to during the Ruin DLC. Just before finding the homicidal Mimic within its sealed-off prison, Cassie enters the room containing the MXEES machine, with several details in the room hinting at both Gregory and Vanessa's presence within the ruined Pizzaplex. Within the room, we see Gregory's backpack in front of a collapsed vent, with this vent leading directly into the room burn trap and his recharge station is held. Also, within the vent itself, we see faint claw marks etched into the metal, with these claw marks matching perfectly with Burn Trap's half-bony left hand. Switching over to Help Wanted 2, during several levels in the game, we see Glitch Trap's influence and overall presence. Although unlike the first game, the Anomaly's presence is much more diminished, only appearing as a face, disembodied hands, or as a hand puppet. Lastly, we see two endings for the game, with the first being the player watching as Glitch Trap emerges from a charging pod before being attacked by Nightmarian staff bots, with this leading to us witnessing MaskBot giving Cassie the Vanny mask. The second ending consists of the player playing through Princess Quest 4 and receiving the Glitch Trap plushie, with this resulting in the Anomaly's ultimate demise, something we know is true due to comments made in FNAF's interview.
You know, the end of Glitch Trap.
Yeah. So it is the end of Glitch Trap. Squished. Gone.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
With all of this information and details in mind, my theory is that both endings in Help Wanted 2 are canon and tie into what we see in Ruin, with the game taking place in between the events of Security Breach and Ruin, with the protagonist of the game possibly being either Gregory or Vanessa, with my guess being Gregory based on the quote, "What makes you so special," end quote line said throughout the game, as well as Vanessa being the protagonist of the original VR game. During the first ending, after Glitch Trap exits the recharge station, in the real world Burn Trap was unleashed, with this being the very last piece of Glitch Trap's code. After Burn Trap's emergence, Gregory and Vanessa would launch their plan to trap the murderous animatronic, using the vents to lure it into the room and seal it off, with Burn Trap losing an arm in the process. After successfully containing Burn Trap, this is where the second ending of Help Wanted 2 comes in, with Gregory playing through Princess Quest 4 and finally destroying Glitch Trap for good, with this ultimately causing the Mimic to revert back to its base homicidal programming, leading into the events of the Ruin DLC,